Hello and welcome to your February reading. Today we're going to be picking another sign at random. Let's see who is next. Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, and happy birthday coming up soon. Or if you already had it. The sun will be moving into sidereal Aquarius on February 13th at 1 a.m. And of course, the 14th we have Valentine's Day. The 15th we have Neptune conjunct Venus. And that could be a great opportunity to bring potential new romance or more compassion and spiritual bonding to an existing relationship. But it could come with some risk of deception or disappointment if you are ignoring the red flags. You could also struggle to be focusing at work or getting things done. But it's a great time to indulge in creativity, hobbies related to art, beauty, music, movies. So stay away from harsh and aggressive situations or environments. There will be a higher level of compassion, and you could get some satisfaction out of charity work or just more compassion for others. So we also have on February 1st the pagan holiday of Imbolc that is marking the halfway point between the winter solstice and the vernal equinox. We have a full moon at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time at 22 degrees Cancer in sidereal, and that's happening February 5th. And it'll be making a T-square to Uranus, the planet of rebellion, freedom, and the unexpected. And then, of course, we have the new moon at 7 degrees in your sign in sidereal. That'll be conjunct Saturn on February 20th. So, let's see what's in store for you, Aquarius. I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot for this reading because it's very unique, just like you. All right. Let's see what Aquarius can expect for this month. Okay. That was fast. Okay. One more. Okay. Turning in the Four of Cups. Taurus's first card was this, but yours is under the deck. So it could be a call to returning to your own energy, regathering your strength, reflecting on the past solar year and the achievements and accomplishments you've had. You see all these faces in the background. It's like she's tuning out everybody else's energy. She's really just at peace and comfort within herself. Okay. We are still in the winter months of the Northern Hemisphere, so you could be having that hibernation feeling. Not wanting to be a social butterfly this month. Let's see what our first card is. Courage. Number 8, the Strength card. Leo. Courage to be you. Expressing yourself and having the strength to overcome a difficult situation. And then we have Ordinariness. Another 8. 2 8s. Those are infinity signs. And also the Analema, the path of the sun. As it travels through the sky over the course of a year. So everything has its ebb and flow, time to plant, a time to harvest. But this is the card of Virgo. Again, it could be focusing on your health, taking time out from other energies, people's, or responsibilities, and just focusing on what makes you happy. With that solar plexus energy coming through in Leo, it's more about the ego, the self, and the identity. And then we have completion. Number 21, the World. Yeah, finishing up a cycle. Like I mentioned, a lot of you who are sun sign Aquarians, you finished your journey around the sun. You're ready to finish this phase of your life and move into a next one. When we have Saturn, the planet of contracts, some of you might be coming up on your Saturn return because it's conjunct this new moon at 7 degrees. So if it's close to your personal natal sun too, it could have a big impact on you. And then we have going with the flow. Going with the tides. It's I believe the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So a new beginning then. I feel like you're watering your own garden this year. We have a lot of earth energy here in these two cards. Earth and water are very feminine. And I guess Capricorn, Saturn does rule the world card because it's normally depicted with the image in the center and a wreath, a laurel wreath making a circle around it. And Saturn's the lord of karma and contracts. So there's something you're done with. There's definitely turning the page on a chapter in your life, and you're ready to, this round is going to be a lot easier than anything that you went through here. Look at the difference of the flower pushing through the cement and the rocks just to find the light, and this person being able to relax and breathe and reflect. And then we have moment to moment, the Two of Coins. Okay, I did mention that everything goes in ebbs and flows and cycles, and the 2/8 being the infinity sign. Normally in the Two of Coins, there's an individual juggling 2 coins that are tied by an infinity sign. So I don't think you have any solid plan. You're kind of blowing with the wind, going with the flow. You're taking things as they come. I don't think you're stressed out too much about the future, because it feels a lot easier already. It's also, you can see the figure juggling 2 coins, making a decision to set one down and only focus on the 1 coin instead. And that's the one that brings you the most joy and happiness here with the Ace of Cups. Let's take a look at your astrology cards for the month of February. Ooh. Mutable, changeable, another river showing up, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. Absolutely. Moment to moment. It's the Lord of Change is also the name of the Two of Coins card. And it's a turning of the wheel for sure, with Saturn, completion, everything being involved there. So I'm going to gather these up and continue to shuffle for another. But those mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. You might have placements there as well. Or it could be speaking of the Pisces water season, since we have the Ace of Cups and this river here flowing. And this card also looks very watery. The first thing I noticed was her lap. It looks like an ocean or a river. Okay, and then we have House 12. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Pisces is being emphasized. Spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. Okay, yeah, healing after this karmic cycle. It's over now. There's a huge release. These could be also tears flowing. Tears are very cleansing. They allow us to purge those emotions instead of pending them up inside, and then they become toxic. So it's best to let that go and release it. House 12 is the end of the cycle before we begin with House 1 again. And then underneath the deck, I have Uranus, radically change. Yeah, there is a radical change coming for you. This is your ruling planet. In modern astrology, of course, ancient astrology, Saturn is your ruler. So Uranus goes beyond the boundaries of Saturn. It breaks free of the confines and the contracts. So you're breaking through, breaking ground with this Courage card to raise the bar for yourself. Okay. Let's see what other oracle cards we can get. Your Mystical Wisdom Oracle. Epiphany, seek clarity. Okay, maybe that's why you're turning in the Four of Cups. There's something, you're like, well, now what? You know, now that I've finished this, what do I do? Now that I'm free, where do I go from here? And I think that's why you're not really planning ahead in the moment-to-moment card, because what else can you do when change radically comes for you, other than to let go with the flow, and trust in the process, trust where you're being led. And I think clarity and an explanation will come to you. But there's a lot of wings and birds here, freedom, the element of air, the peacock feathers, being proud again with the Courage card there. Proud to be you. And we have money, find a way to abundance. All right. And we have cheer up, live in the moment. It's interesting. Moments are coming up again. Moment to moment, live in the moment. So don't dwell on the past and everything you just went through, all the lessons that you've been through, because I mean, that might create a block to this abundant flow coming in. But it looks like you'll find a way. I mean, that flower found a way up to the light through this dark and unforgiving, harsh wasteland, right? And it still bloomed into something beautiful. All right, I think that's enough of those. We're going to get you a Queen of the Moon Oracle. I don't think this is a scary change, though. It's not like a tower moment. There's a peace with completion here. I love the expression on her face. She's very zen. She's unbothered by the outside world. Okay. Focus. Number 14. It's a waxing gibbous, so as we approach the full moon. But both of their eyes are closed. They're both focusing their attention on themselves, on their thoughts, on connecting with their higher selves. So, maybe it's time to focus on what you want. You're done serving others, and now it's time to focus on you. But this card reads as, you must focus on the task at hand right now. There is no room for the scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it is your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. And I feel like that's what she's doing here. She's shutting out all the voices surrounding her. Take your own advice this month. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. We are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements should we take the time to focus on how. Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take time to focus on just that. Eating and all of its sensory rewards. What hinders focus? Diversion. And it's often diversions we set for ourselves or that we allow. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We might even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart's desires therefore never come to us. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticisms and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others. What about our society says? Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. We need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want, and what we want to place our laser-like focus upon, and soon it will become ours. The companion stone or metal is carnelian. When I say focus on you, and it was like go on the flow, do something you really enjoy. It's a lot of peace here in the Virgo card. And then I have carnelian here. Yeah, it's this nice red-orange stone. The sacral chakra. Creativity. All right. So you might be producing, like I said, in the middle of the month, when Venus and Neptune are conjunct, you could get a lot of creative inspiration, as with this Epiphany card, on something new, and that could bring you abundance. Sure. All right. Let's find your animal medicine for the month of February. Or creative solution, if there was an issue. All right. Antelope, number 37. The title of this card is Action. When time was just beginning and the tribe of man was small, antelope saw the two-leggeds and were naked and hungry, in danger of extinction. The ancestors would soon vanish from Mother Earth if action were not taken. Antelope took action and came into the camp, calling all the two-leggeds together for counsel. Great Mystery sent me to teach you a lesson. The lesson is to do. You have no need to be fearful if you know what to do, and then you do it. Maybe that's what the taking focused action is here in this card. So first you have to come up with a plan, contemplate and formulate, and then act upon it. Okay, so the antelope sacrifices himself and teaches man, take these things and use them to avoid extinction. Action is the key and the essence of living. Antelope powers have been courted and shamanized since the dawn of time. Antelope clans have been many, and the power of antelope's people is great. Antelope medicine gives you strength of mind and heart, and the ability to take quick and decisive action to get things accomplished. If you feel stymied, call on antelope medicine. If you are balled up and twisted in knots, antelope powers will speak to you of proper action, and soon you set yourself free. Many ingenious solutions or problems are whispered by antelope. Maybe that's why the Epiphany card came up. Listen, and even more importantly, act. Surround yourself with the illumination and secret knowledge. Combine this with action, and you will overcome any obstacle or hindrance in your path. If antelope is your centering tree and strong personal medicine, thank Great Spirit. Say what should be said. Your judgment is sound, and your actions will be successful. Always listen to what antelope has to say to you. Antelope in your cards today indicates a message of higher purpose. Antelope arms you with the bow of authority and forces you to act on behalf of self, family, clan, nation, and finally Mother Earth. Antelope says, do it now, don't wait any longer. Antelope knows the way, and so do you. Take courage and leap. Your sense of timing is perfect. When Antelope has bound into your cards, the time is now. The power is you. Absolutely. The power is within you to take action. Okay. All right, let's take a look at your archetype card for February. Aquarius. Okay, the mirror. That was quick. 58. The medicine, the elixir, the garden. It's interesting. We got this imagery of flowers and the 8 of coins there, the harvesting and planting. All right. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Okay, I was reading 58, not 68. My mistake. The reflection, the illusion, the looking glass is the title for the mirror. We look into mirrors every day without recognizing them as portals into another realm. They can shatter, flatter, distort, reflect, and project an image back to us that we deem to be true. The energy of the mirror is all about self-perception. When the archetype of the mirror appears, we are in the mythic land of Narcissus, who saw himself reflected in a pool and fell in love with his own image. So compelled by his reflection, he could not turn away, a fixation that eventually led to his death. Recognize the power and danger of the mirror. It is a construct, one that may drive a shard between you and your true self. The mirror contains trickster energy. Put the phone down, stop with the comparisons, and let the mirror stand empty for a while. Rest with the one inside. Yeah, that self-reflection we came in this reading with, discounting the opinions of others. Speak to yourself gently and kindly in the mirror. It will feel awkward at first, but it is a true way to become friends with yourself. Okay. Through the looking glass, too, it also makes me think of Alice in Wonderland, going down the rabbit hole. So a lot of images and messages can be derived from that. Let's get a Journey of Love card for you. Riding the cosmic wave. Well, doesn't that look exactly like go with the flow? Sure does. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline prepares us for the leap, but after the leap we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labor to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. Okay, so it's almost the yin energy to complement the yang energy of the antelope. I get this image, again, riding the cosmic wave of a surfer who has to paddle out in order to catch a wave. They have to put forth a lot of effort, intention, and action in order to get themselves out there far enough in the ocean so they can catch that wave. But once they are in it, they can ride it. They can let go, relax, enjoy the ride, go with the flow. So action is still needed, focused action. And then once you set that intention and you release it, it's like a bow drawing an arrow back. Once that tension is there, it has the power to be launched forward in the direction of your target. Okay, let's go ahead and get your angel cards and we'll wrap this up. Okay, I have play. That's good. That kind of goes with the flow there. They're at the beach playing with a ball. So synthesis, yeah, taking the lessons of the karmic cycle you just completed and transmuting it or synthesizing it into a beautiful new future. And we have relaxation. Go with the flow again. It's time to relax after you've done all this hard work. And I think having the courage and the power to not listen to the naysayers in order to stay focused on your target, and you'll end up exactly where you want to be in this flow state. So enjoy it this month, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.